Hi. It's a metalhead reacts, pop person reacts. You know, I'm to kick us off this time.
I
So
told him to kick us off, and this is what we get. Hi, I'm Sam.
and Ryan.
I am a pop fan reacting to metal music that he picks for me to listen to. And when he's in the hot seat, he is a metalhead reacts to pop music that I make him listen to. It's not always pop when I choose it, though. Sometimes a little hip-hop, a little R&B.
It's just not metal music.
Yeah, pretty much unmetal. I'm the unmetal. I don't know what I'm listening to today, so why don't you tell me what it is and why you chose this song?
So when you think of metal, at least when I was younger or whatever, metal had a very specific thing. It had a very certain type, right? Then as vocal ranges differ and stuff like that, there's various levels of metal that have a higher pitched voice versus like what we heard last time, which was Pro Sanctus Inferi, very growl, very nasty. This one is very, you'll be able to understand the lyrics. This song is called Welcome Home, and it's by King Diamond, which if you're not familiar with King Diamond, I don't really know where to begin to tell you about King Diamond.
So they've been around for a while.
Yeah, they've been around for a while. I always like to say King Diamond is what Ghost always wishes it could be, which if you're a Ghost fan, sorry, but that's the fact.
Them's fighting words.
But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Alrighty. Hey, now you giggled a little bit when you pulled this up, so I'm a little nervous. Okay. One, this kid is cracking me up in this music video. Yeah. He looks like a ventriloquist doll. And he looks just like he's pushing grandma in the house, and he's just like, look at this bitch. Was not expecting that voice immediately. That, it just kind of came in out of nowhere. But I do prefer this type of vocal to that deep growl. Because he does some growly stuff too, but it's not as I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the deep growl where you can't understand the lyrics is, I guess, more attention grabbing than trying to tell a story to me.
Okay, I could see that. I would counter it. I would say that's just the style.
Yeah.
Some people who can't do the deep growl vocals but can do high pitch vocals. I mean, so yeah.
Cool.
We're going to repaint the front door soon. Let me help you out of the chair. The grandma. Let me touch you. Let me feel.
Wait till you see your room up in the attic. Get up there. Stay there. As we can probably tell by now, I love a good guitar solo. So I really get into those. Some are better than others, but I've enjoyed the ones I've heard thus far. And I'm a little confused on the story, I guess. Like, is this his grandma?
I don't know if that's ever really been established. I mean, it's this kid's grandma who is very clearly dying or dead now. So I don't know how to answer that question.
Because
I really wouldn't look too hard into
yes,
it.
because there's a sexual element to it.
A little bit. It's kind of creepy.
Is a little on the uncomfy side. But could, like, and I'm just like putting a story spin on it. Like, could it be that maybe it's just the fact that she is a grandma, not necessarily his, or maybe an old lover that died before she did.
I think you're putting way too much thought into it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm just going into story mode at this point. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could look up song lyric meanings and see if there's something on it, but I don't know. It's just a weird song about a kid singing about his grandma. I mean, and this is also a very old song too, so yeah.
I got it. He's the person guiding her to the afterlife.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, that's creepy. So how feasible is it to play like that?
It's all show.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. Like, do you think they're in the studio just like, wow, or that's all just for the filming?
It depends, really, because like another song that's real popular is "Through the Fire and Flames" by Dragon Force, yeah. And Herman Lee, literally, that like he lifts the guitar up by one string and it makes the sound, and that's very possible. So I'm sure elements of what they're doing make sense, but they're gonna ham it up for the video. But he probably has to do that to make that sound that he's doing. So
at least at the beginning of that guitar solo, there was a weird noise, and he moved the guitar up.
Yeah, he was probably
so probably had to do that. Okay, because immediately I was like, ugh, oh, okay. So it.
You also got to remember too, at the time when this video was crafted, bands had like a quiet challenge, like guitarists of different bands, to see who could do the most crazy and outrageous thing. At the same time, they would, I'm better than you, I'm better than this. Why Eddie Van Halen would turn his back to the audience and play sometimes, so no one could really see what he was doing. So a lot of stuff like that. A lot of that gets played in there, so people are trying to do the coolest, craziest thing. Plus, these guys were probably flying very high when they made this song, so yeah.
Get him, Freddy. We're stuck together for eternity. You better be my friend.
And I'm your friend to the end. Heidi ho!
Okay, so first of all, you can tell that they had a great time. I feel. I liked when all three guitarists were all together. Just like, and you can, it's like the triplets. They kind of all have the same big hair, and they're all banging together, have similar guitars, or guitar types. So, okay, interesting song. I feel like his vocals kind of came in out of nowhere. I was really not ready for that.
I had a feeling you weren't going to be ready for it. That's why I did it. So.
I was like, whoa, that's a ride. Funny song. Very funny. Definitely gets you thinking, like I was saying before, what is the story here? Let's put it together.
Well, one thing I remembered is that King Diamond's albums are one long story. They're like an
Okay,
opera.
so this isn't a piece of a bigger story.
Right. This is just like this song is more popular because of course it's kind of creepy, but it has some weirdness to it. It was also featured on Clerks 2. They had it on there when they're outside just for a split second. But at the same time, like it's one of those ones that you just hear and you're like, oh, that's King Diamond. Like now that you've heard his voice,
you will always know it.
Yeah,
you can't unhear it.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be in my dreams tonight.
Probably, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's really a fun band. I'm not sure if I would reach for them more very often, but definitely fun. Like if we're at game night, and because a friend that we have, a couple we have game nights with, big metalhead as well, and he puts on some weird stuff and some not so weird stuff. But if he put this on, I wouldn't be upset with it. You know,
cool.
His wife might, but but yeah, no, interesting band. Not my favorite that we've listened to so far, but fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. Do that. Hit the
and
bell.
Leave comments, interact, questions, all the above.
Again, be nice to me. I'm learning.